So we're going to do a little mini oracle reading. The energy that was coming up for this new moon in Aries was a lot of about letting go and releasing things that have been holding you back and weighing you down, people, places, situations that don't want what's best for you, that are hindering you and that are preventing you from moving forward, distracting you, bringing this sense of it's like an illusion, some things that people are trying to project onto you to hold you back from doing what it is that you want to do. And the energy was very much about once you let that go, you are going to be catapulted into an energy of happiness and fulfillment, contentment, abundance, where the wheel is spinning in your favor, karma is balanced, and justice is being served, and it doesn't even have to weigh on you. You're just letting go of these situations that have been holding you back, and the universe is looking after everything else. So that is really beautiful, that all you have to do is focus on forgiving others, letting go of situations, places, things that have hurt you, not for them, but for you. And because when you hold on to things, it only hurts you more. So it's important that you let go of anything that's been weighing you down, that's weighing heavy on you, and just release those cords. You can imagine just snipping those energy ties boop, 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 all over, intuitively, just moving your hands in little scissors, just with the intention of cutting cords, anything that's no longer serving you. You can take a bath, scrub salt, like Epsom salt or sea salt, all over your body. Let all of that energy go, and when that bath drains, you are releasing that energy. And you can sage yourself, you can light a candle for yourself to help you release. There are so many ways to help release negative energy. Moving your body, allowing energy to move through you, through your breath, with every inhale, breathing in light, with every exhale, releasing what you no longer need as smoke. So just continue to work with these practices and know that every time you do so, you are releasing heavy, stagnant energy that's been holding you back, and you are going to replace that with vibrant, radiant energy that's just full of vitality, and that brings you so much peace, happiness, joy, abundance, and that's going to lead you down the most fulfilling and meaningful path, just filled with happy relationships, children if you want children. And it's just going to the sun is just going to be there shining on you, giving you bountiful, abundant gifts and blessings that will just continue to rain down on you, because you're letting go of what's no longer serving, and you're just creating that space for everything that is meant for you. As I say that, the 10 of Cups, happy home life, happy children, there's a rainbow, there's a beautiful property, you have it all, everything is falling into place. You have been in an energy where you're looking at what you're created, and you're am I happy with that? I think there's still things that I need to change. I mean, I've come so far, but I'm not quite there yet. And just around the corner, you have this happy, blissful state, where everything has worked out for you. Everything that you've been working hard towards comes to fruition. And this comes from this time of reflection, needing to make those micro shifts, make those changes, revamp certain things to bring in that vibrant energy that pulls in your 10 of Cups, that pulls in your happy life in all categories of life. You are the magician. You have the power to alchemize energy and negativity, and you can actually use this energy and tweak it, pull and extract wisdom from it, and transmute it so that you have this power, and that you can create powerful shifts in your life through your intention, and you have the ability to envision what you want and bring it to fruition. So this is confirmation that you have incredible power within you. You have so much vibrancy and so much vitality that is at your fingertips, where you can use this energy to create positive change in your life through shifting into being like more happy, more positive, seeing things in a different light, and just knowing that there is so much available to you. And you can just like take, you know, something that's so like mundane, something that's so typical or normal or not special, and create magic from it, and like create something so beautiful that someone else might have just thrown away. You know, for an example, like maybe it's an old piece of furniture, for example, that somebody is just throwing away, that it's kind of broke down, and you know, and you're like, this is just garbage. And then you find it and you're like, wow, you see the potential of it, and you bring it back to life, and you paint it, you sand it, you do all these things, and then you create this beautiful piece of art from it. Like, that's the power that you have, creating something magical out of nothing, essentially. Like, you have so much power at your fingertips. You have so much beautiful vision that you can use to create a beautiful life for yourself. And that is exactly what's happening. You're revamping your life and you're creating magic. And this is going to be reflected in your physical reality. Right now you are seeing, you're like, what do I want for myself? Let's create this vision. What do I see for myself? Let's be bold. Let's be brave. Let's think outside the box. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're going off to find that missing puzzle piece of what that fire is within you. Like, you're fine-tuning, seeing what that is for you, where you can add more passion, where you can add more zest, and you're going after it. You're just ready for a new phase, a new start, and you're bringing in so much power, so much abundance, and you aren't scared of putting in the groundwork to make this shift, to make the magic happen. And it is happening for you. We have the Four of Wands. So this is a foundational card where you are like putting in that groundwork and creating positive changes for yourself. You are, you know, building what you want for yourself. And these two ladies in here, they're building wreaths, and, you know, they're, you know, dressed in white, this peaceful, innocent energy. And where these four wands are, it looks like 1111. So it's like you're creating this almost like portal for you to move through, where it's like, you know, something like one day, you know, you have everything the way it has been, and then the next day you're like, I need to switch things up. I need to revamp it. And then you step through that portal, and then things are just different, right? Because you've revamped it. You've tinkered with things so that it shifts the energy. And that's exactly what you're doing to help create this magic in your life. You're just shifting, tweaking things, and you're creating this essentially a portal that you're just going to walk through, and life is just going to feel different. It's going to feel more beautiful. It's going to feel more passionate. It's going to feel more like alive. And this is just from you being able to shift and tweak the energy around you. You're completely letting go of people that have been trying to, you know, give you false illusions or distract you from doing what it is that you want to be doing. And your energy speaks volumes, and you no longer have to worry about people like trying to bring you down and weigh you down, because you've been there, done that, and you can sniff that out from a mile away, and you're not having it. It's just not something that you're going to have to deal with, because you've learned the lessons and you've extracted that wisdom, and now you're like, check, don't have to live through that anymore. So you are completely walking away from that energy. You know, things that might feel like a little bit confusing for you right now, but just know that if you trust your instincts and you trust your gut and you follow where your heart is leading you, then you will be able to just completely unravel and dismantle anything, any constructs of the mind, like any limitations that have been holding you back. As you can see, like there is a rope around her, like blinding her eyes, but it's so loose she could just shake and it would just fall away, you know? So this is a sign like you're guarding yourself right now. You're kind of guarding your heart. You don't want to get hurt again, but because you've learned the lessons, you're not going to get hurt again, right? You are living in a different energy now, a different space, as a different version of you, even now, from the person that you used to be. And as long as you follow your instincts, you trust your gut, you lean on that wisdom that you've gained, you are just going to be able to completely pull yourself out of any doubt, any confusion, and step into clarity and just having the discernment of what is for you and what is not. And there's no need to be afraid. There's no need to doubt, because you have everything you need to really create a beautiful life for yourself. I see that there's been a heavy energy where a crumbling has taken place and it's kind of dismantled so much in your life already, but this crumbling had to happen in order to create a really strong foundation for your life. And, you know, there is so much that's around the corner for you in terms of love, in terms of happiness, in terms of fulfillment. And, you know, it's going to take you it's going to take trusting your emotions, trusting yourself every step of the way, over, you know, following the advice of what others think that is best for you. Because when you move from a place of steadiness, from a place of empowerment, where you are seeing yourself as the leader of your life, where you are able to flow into the places where you're meant to go, where you're able to, you know, take time when you need to take time for yourself, take action when you need to take action, but like listen to your emotions. This is going to be the most beneficial for you, so that when you feel a certain way, you can dive deeper into that and see where it's coming from. You know, this is part of the magician energy, being able to see the energy that is coming to the surface from within you. And when you can see where it's coming from and see the lesson that it has for you, you can use this as magic, and you can shift and tweak things, change things in your life so that you bring in more vibrancy. And just know that there has been so much healing that you've already done, and you are just like completely reviving yourself. You know, the old you is gone. They are literally dead. Like that version of you will never breathe life again. And it's time for you to see how much you've grown, how much you've changed. Like at the drop of a hat, you have shifted so much. This energy like happened very quickly. This tower moment probably happened very quickly, where everything was dismantled. And now it's time for you to slow down, to smell the roses, to see what it is you want for yourself. Begin to create that vision for yourself, and know that from just like revamping your energy, revamping your surroundings, that you can create literal magic in your life that's going to bring you so much fulfillment and so much joy. And you are going to just continue to shine in your authentic truth, to be the leader of your life, bringing in so much abundance, bringing in just everything that is meant for you, because you're able to stay genuine, you're able to stay in your power, to speak your truth and to speak what you want into existence. That is the most powerful thing that you can do, is to speak what you want your life to be like, and to know that as you speak those words, you are casting like spells, spelling, you're casting those words out, you are confirming that to the universe, being like, this is what's happening. And when you stand in your power and you act as it is so, then it is so. And sometimes it'll take a little moment, a little lag time for it to catch up, like your outer environment to reflect back what's happening inwardly. But the more you stay true to yourself, the more you stay in alignment to your morals and values, the quicker you will see all of this energy be reflected back to you. You will see the magic that you hold. You will see that abundance and positivity is just flowing to you in all realms, from all spaces. And you will just even notice in your daily reactions how much things have shifted. Even the way people like talk to you, like as a stranger at the store, you know, it's going to be different. And this is because you are different. You are shifting. You are revamping. You are changing. You are becoming the version of you that you want to be, you know? So it's time to stand in that bold, confident, courageous energy and know that you have the power to make these beautiful changes in your life. You have everything you need. And the love that is going to be coming to you is just out of this world. It's just going to continue to just like pour into you, and you are just going to always have this like full overflowing cup, and you're going to be able to do more because you are coming from a place of like satisfaction and fulfillment. And when you pour into yourself first, you have so much more energy to pour into others. And the new relationships that are coming into your life that are just like blessed by the heavens are going to just like be that, almost like that epiphany for you to be like, wow, like I did make it. Like these relationships are proof that I am in a different energy, that things are working out for me, that I am becoming the best version of myself. Every single day I am moving closer and closer to being that person, and so it is, right? Like you are that person. All time is just an illusion. And so like there is that highest version of you walking on this earth right now. And it's just your time to align with that. So you walk that path and you catch up to them in vibration, and then that is who you are. That is who you become. And this is all this energy is a confirmation of that. Like, you are going to do such wonderful things this lifetime, and this new moon in Aries is that time for you where things shift, where things change, where you revamp, where you make those subtle shifts into aligning to that best version of you, becoming the leader of your life and moving from a place of courage and confidence, so long as you make sure you take care of yourself and you give yourself the rest and replenishment that you need. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. It was beautiful. You are just so magical and wonderful, and everything is working out just as it's meant to. You're exactly where you're meant to be for the highest and greatest good. And just know that you can always call on your spirit guides, your angels, to help assist you and to help you along this path and navigate this journey, to make it more easy, to make it more graceful, to make it flow better. So call on them, because we are in a planet of free will. So you do have to invite them in, but invite them in, light a candle for yourself and just ask through your intention. You can say it in your mind or out loud. Just ask them to come in and they will step in. You can sense what that feels like in your body. Maybe you'll feel something, maybe you won't, but you just have to trust that they are there for you. They're guiding you every step of the way. So have a beautiful few weeks until the next full moon, and I can't wait to chat with you then.